Now, respect is absolutely critical for long-term success of a romantic relationship. I mean, studies have shown that a lack of respect is one of the main predictors of a breakup. So what is the definition of respect? Basically, it's a deep admiration for someone based on their abilities, qualities, or achievements. And when you're truly respected, you're going to feel appreciated, seen, and safe in the relationship. And when you're disrespected, you're going to constantly feel angry and resentful. So regardless of how good you might think the relationship is, love is not a reason to tolerate disrespect. So here are 8 signs he doesn't respect you, and if he has any of these signs, it's time to say that magical 4-letter word, which is next, and move on to the next. Keep watching. Number 1 is that he ignores your boundaries. Look, healthy relationships are all about establishing and respecting one another's boundaries. And boundaries can be physical, they can be emotional, they can be sexual, they can be financial, it can be even time-related, respecting your time. There's a lot of interesting research that finds that when people violate our boundaries, it can actually lead to a lot of anxiety and a lot of fallout in both our personal and professional relationships. And look, he's not going to come right out and say, I don't respect or value your boundaries, but he will definitely push you on them, okay? He might joke around and say, come on, don't be a prude. Like, let's hook up. Let's try to do this. Maybe if that's pushing a sexual boundary. Things said like that jokingly, they're really not jokes. So if you don't ever feel like you can say no to things or really create a healthy separation, then it's time to learn more about boundaries and start setting them and realizing that you have power in the relationship. Number 2 is he lies. If he lies about one thing, he's got to lie about other things. Now, these could be like outright in-your-face lies, or these could be even stories that are embellished, or where he wasn't just being completely honest. If he's willing to share this type of stuff, he's comfortable with total dishonesty and thinks it's normal. If your relationship is based on an undercurrent of lies, then your relationship will end. It just really shows that your partner doesn't care about the impact their actions have on your life and that they're only thinking about themselves. I mean, even small white lies can be really harmful. And that's why we recommend, as part of love strategies, living and dying by this idea of being sincerely candid with everyone in your life. Sincere candor is essentially committing to always telling the truth and always be open with someone. Just do it in a sincere and compassionate way. It's something we recommend in romantic relationships and even in professional relationships, so long as you have the right culture for sincere candor. I mean, even here at Love Strategies, we have a growing team. Right now, we're at a team of 12. And we're growing every single week. And one of our value systems is sincere candor. Basically, that means we are a no bullshit culture. All right. So if you have something to say it. Don't lie. Be open with people. Even if it's a white lie, even if someone's saying something, you're like, oh, that's so nice. Oh, yay. No, because once you start telling these little white lies and giving people positive reinforcement for things that they shouldn't get positive reinforcement for, suddenly you get an entire culture in a relationship or a company of just people bullshitting each other and creating this like kind of fake facade and not actually getting to the truth. So I'm a strong believer in always telling the truth, always be open with people. Just do it in a kind and compassionate way. It is possible. Number 3 is he cheats on you. I don't think it requires a video to say if he cheats on you, then he doesn't love you, and it is the ultimate form of disrespect. Number 4 is that he uses your insecurities against you. I mean, he shouldn't be weaponizing your feelings. Like in a relationship, you really should feel safe enough to open up, share those deep thoughts and experiences, and really lean on your partner for comfort and support. And if your guy takes the things that you share and kind of throws them back at you in your face, whether it's to hurt you or to win an argument, it is a major red flag. Number 5 is that he verbally abuses you during an argument. Only to take note of how your guy really acts when you're in a fight. Screaming, shouting, name-calling, mocking, getting in your face, all of these are a sign of disrespect. Whereas listening and trying to really understand your perspective, your point of view, and kind of taking ownership of his actions, these are signs of respect. Number 6 is he constantly interrupts you when you're talking. This is the worst, isn't it? Is he the type of guy who talks over you, interrupts your stories, speaks on your behalf because what you're saying is not interesting enough for everyone, so he needs to speak for you, finishes your sentences, and not like the cute way that couples kind of do it. Like finishes your sentences because it's like, yeah, okay, like let me do the talking here. He doesn't listen or he, all of this stuff is a deep sign of disrespect. All of this shows what he really thinks about you. He thinks that he's superior, and that is a deep sign of disrespect. Number 7 is that he is totally controlling. Do you lack total privacy and independence in the relationship? Do you have to explain everywhere you're going and everyone who will be there, and you have to check your phone all the time, or maybe even opens your email or reads your journal? Although, do people keep a lot of journals these days? I don't know, whatever. If he's doing any of those things, unacceptable, total signs of disrespect. And now number 8, and this could be a sneaky one sometimes, where he makes a big decision without you. A relationship really is a team. And when it comes to the big things in a relationship, these things really need to be discussed, like where to live, what type of car to buy, if you want to have a pet or not, if you want to have children, obviously all these types of things. These are very, very big decisions. And if you find that he's going rogue on some of these big decisions, for example, let's say he comes home with a puppy for you and never talked to you about getting a puppy, that is a really cute, nice thing to do. And sometimes that's okay. It might work out in that scenario. But if he does this without actually ever talking to you, that can actually be a sign of disrespect, no matter how cute the puppy really is. So in all these situations, whether it's a cute puppy or anything else discussed in this video, it's so important for you to assert yourself and create those boundaries. And if he is not willing to be more respectful to you, then you know what? We're not going to stick around for him.